Good evening, everyone. Due to some unforeseen health issues, our originally scheduled moderator, Nidhi Agrawal ma'am, is unable to join us today for the session. Here I am CA Tanvi Khandilwal from Gwalior only, moderating today's webinar. We are delighted to welcome all to this webinar, which is being organized by the Continuing Professional Education Committee of ICI. Please block your calendar for the CPE webinars on Wednesday and Friday. We request you to please block your calendar for the same. It is my pleasure to be the moderator of the 74th webinar on presumptive taxation under new Income Tax Act 1961 and AI automation tools for the practice from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. In a short while, we will start this webinar. First, I would like to appraise you about the CPE committee. The role of the chartered accountant is evolving continuously to accept newer responsibilities in a dynamic global environment. The future of CAs depends on being flexible and open to innovation. Therefore, the need of the hour is to innovate as per the requisite of the contemporary business environment and accordingly upgrade the curriculum and education system of chartered accountancy course. The committee also believes that members of ICAI should look beyond the traditional areas of practice and seek and explore new areas of the business and profession, and hence the CP committee is monitoring the members by providing guidance through various workshops, seminars, national conferences, background materials, etc., and simultaneously by engaging young and dynamic professionals to grow as a speaker, master of ceremony, etc., in CPE programs. The program for this evening is as follows. We have two sessions of 1 hour each, and the topic are presumptive taxation under the new Income Tax 1961 vis-a-vis current law, a comparative study. And second one is AI automation tool for the practice. Our eminent speakers will talk about the above mentioned emerging areas of the professional interest. Sir, so let us start with the introduction of our first speaker, C. Manoj Gupta, sir. He is currently serving as a special invitee to the Direct Taxes Committee of ICAI. He has a flair for reading and writing, and he has to his credit many articles on the issues under direct tax and GST. He is analyzing the finance bill since 1996 and since finance till recently enacted Finance Act 2025. He has uh, analyzed every bill. He is an active speaker on various fora and delivers lectures on income tax issues very often and has authored many books on the topics relating to the direct taxes, among which recent ones include Direct Tax Ready Reckoner 2023 from 1st till 26th edition, handling tax audit, capital gain taxation, income tax practice, handling notices under income tax and tax planning ideas. So here is our eminent speaker, Manoj Gupta, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Tanvi Kandilwal. Thank you, CP committee, for organizing this seminar and giving me a chance to be part of it. Let's first share the screen. Is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, presumptive taxation under new Income Tax Act 2025 is our topic of the day. Under the Income Tax Act 1961, every presumptive income scheme was presented in a different section. Here they have chosen the different model, and here they have put all presumptive in taxation schemes in one section for residents and in one section for non-residents. Tabular formats have been used to explain the scheme. Majorly, there are minor differences, but one difference which would be liked by one and all, we will discuss today. So first of point is I have divided my presentation in two parts: presumptive income of residents and presumptive income of non-residents. So first we will take up presumptive income of residents. First we go through that what are the comparative sections. Under 1961 Act, it was 44 AD, which is related to any business or profession other than specified profession and agency business and commission business. Here, the corresponding section is section 58, table serial number 1, because the 2025 Act uses the tabular format. So, corresponding section would be like that. 44 AE, business of plying, hiring goods, carriages. Section 58, table serial number 2. 44 ADA, residents carrying specified profession. Section 58, table serial number 3. These provisions have overriding effect in the sense that in 2025 Act, business income is computed under Section 26 to 54. So these competition provisions will not apply here. What means that depreciation would not be allowed. At the same time, disallowance cannot be made if SSC violates any of the provisions of like tax deduction at source or 43B, old, now new section, I don't remember right now. And all that disallowances will not be made, rather shall not be made, or no expenditure other than this expenditure already deemed to be allowed shall be allowed. So first we take up presumptive income from business or profession. This is section 444 AD in the current sense. Eligible SSC is a person, individual, HUF, firm other than LLP who is a resident in India and who has not claimed any deduction under section 144 of new Act. 144 deals with deduction in respect of income from certain SEZ units. Who has not claimed any deduction under chapter 8th of the 8th C of the income new Act. Here again sections 138 to 152, 144 is covered in it, but they have separately covered it also. Does not carry on any specified profession as defined in section 62 subsection 4. Section 62 deals with specified profession like 44 AA1 deals with specified profession in the 1961 Act. Specified profession means legal, medical, accountancy, architectural, or any other profession as will be notified by the CBDT in due course. Does not earn any income in the nature of commission or brokerage. LIC commission कई बार होता है और आगे कुछ लोगों ने जो है वो उसमें LIC commission में they filed the return under section 44 AD and the notices have been issued that when the commission business is there, you cannot file 44 AD. Does not carry on any agency business. So you cannot carry any agency business. This is the eligibility conditions for 44 AD replica section 58 table serial number 1. Under the new Act, these are the conditions. Let's take some illustrations. SSC carries on agency business and carries on eligible business. SSC, we have two businesses, agency business and eligible business. Whether is eligible for the opting for 58, section 58? No, because he is carrying on agency business. The restriction is SSC wise, not business wise. SSC engaged in specified profession and carries on eligible business. Again, the answer will be no. SSC having commission income like in LIC commission carries on eligible business. Again, नो। एसएससी एंगेज्ड इन रिटेल ट्रेड कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, एलिजिबल है। एसएससी एंगेज्ड इन होलसेल ट्रेड कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, एलिजिबल है। एसएससी एंगेज्ड इन प्रोफेशन कैरी ऑन एलिजिबल बिजनेस, प्रोफेशन मींस नॉट स्पेसिफाइड प्रोफेशन, 62(4) वाला नहीं, उसके अलावा कोई प्रोफेशन कर रहा है तो एलिजिबल है। स्पेसिफाइड बिजनेस जो है एनी बिजनेस अदर देन द बिजनेस ऑफ फ्लाइंग हायरिंग गुड्स कैरेजेस, दैट्स ऑल। व्हाट इज द इनकम प्रिज्यूम्ड? 6% of the total turnover or gross receipt which is received by specified banking mode, like electronic modes and checks, etc., during the tax year on or before the due date of furnishing of ITR under section 263. In 1961 Act, the date was related to section 139(1). Now here it is related to 263 because return of income is filed under section 263 in the 2025 Act. 8% of total turnover of gross receipt is reduced by this turnover. So first you find the total turnover out of the digital turnover. Digital turnover you will charge 6% if money is received by due date of ITR, and balance turnover you will charge 8%, and that will be your total presumed income or income actually earned to be higher. If you have earned higher income and you declare that higher income will be treated as income presumed under section 44A(T) or say 58 table serial number 1. Now the receipt of amount or aggregate amount by check drawn on a bank which is not an account pay check shall be deemed to be received in cash. If you are an auditor, how will you verify it? You have to depend upon either the photocopies of the check presented by the SEC, or either or in second case you can write that wherever payment is made by check, this is necessary evidence is not in possession of the SEC whether the check was a account pay check or not, so we have treated it as a cash. Turnover limit. Up to which turnover you can go to of section 58 table serial number 1. It's 2 crore for the tax year. In the new income tax act, the concept is tax year, not assessment year, not for the previous year. We are talking about 2026-27 tax year because in that year the new act will be in force. So your turnover shall not exceed 2000 in the year 2026-27 2 crore rupees if you want to opt for section 58. It may exceed 2 crore and go up to 3 crore if total of the amount received in cash does not exceed 5% of the total turnover. So if 3 crore is you want to 3 crore avail the limit of 3 crore, your total cash receipt shall not exceed 5% of 3 crore. Then it will be treated as a limit will be taken as 3 crore rupees. Next, is there any possibility of claiming profits lower? In the section 44 AD, earlier when section was introduced, there was provisions for claiming lower profits. Later on, then when section 44 AD 4 and 5 chipped in, the possibility of claiming lower profits went away, and there were two conditions that if you opt for the 4480 for 1 year, you have to adopt it for another 5 years, and if you back out in any year, then you cannot adopt it for another 5 years from the year next to the year in which you violated the provisions. And if this provision applies to you, and your income maximum income amount is your total income is maximum amount not chargeable to tax is more than the is more than maximum amount not chargeable to tax, then you have to get accounts audited for the next 5 years irrespective of the turnover. That was the provision, but there was no window for claiming lower profits, and there were various confusions that whether when I adopt the first time, then whether I can go 8% below or not, when I am informed whether I can go 8% below or not, and all these confusions were there. Confusions were galore. Some says that for the first time you can have any profits. Some said that you can have 8% in the first year, and then you have to do some changes or all that. So now this change has been brought in. This I talked about in the beginning of the seminar. They have simply said that if you claim that profits and gains actually earned from the business are lower than the profits and gains presumed and total income exceeds maximum amount not chargeable to tax, the assessee shall keep and maintain books of accounts as per section 62. 44 डबल ए का replica है. It's replica 44 double A in 1961 Act, and get them accounts audited and furnish a report of such audits as required under section 63. So number one is that here, once you go below the profit rate, 6% or 8%, you have to get the accounts audited compulsorily. You have to maintain the books compulsorily. So number one change is there. This is the important change for the fraternity, for the profession. Now the dust has been cleared and settled that any person can claim profits lower than deemed under section 48, but for that he has to get the accounts audited, whatever is the turnover is. Setup of losses. This is another big change in the scheme of things. Suppose there is some loss in a business for which you are not operating 44 AD or whatever is with 58, or there is any another depreciation, or there is any unabsorbed deduction allowable in respect of any business, that cannot be adjusted against the profits presumed under section 58. This is the second big change. Earlier, you could have adjusted brought forward losses, you could have adjusted losses in other business, and then net income would have lost to be taxed. Here, standalone income will be taxed, losses will not be allowed to be set off. It means that not only losses will not be allowed to be set off, there will be some problem in computing total income, because there is a concept that total income shall not be maximum not chargeable to tax. Any asset used for the business, his WDV will be taken as depreciation has been claimed and allowed. So depreciation allowed and WDV will be there. So whenever we audit the case that coming from 44 AD to normal, and we have to find out the WDV, then we go through the entire exercise that from the year one we compute the WDV of the asset and then come to the written down value. Here again the same condition, that continuity of claiming the option, opting for the section. So you have to opt for the section for 1 year, then you have to adopt it for another 5 years, and if you violate, you opt out in any of the 5 years, then you cannot adopt it for 5 years subsequent to the year in which you violate. And if this happens, then if total income maximum not chargeable tax is ज़्यादा आ जाती है, if it is more than that, then you have to go for the accounts audited. No turnover criteria will apply here. Next is advance tax. Suppose you declare income as per the section 58 table serial number 1 and 44 AD table serial number 3 44 ADA, then you can pay the amount of advance tax in one go on 15th of March. This is the provision current in the current act also, the same replica here. Now we come to the next business of flying, hiring, or leasing goods carriers, section 44AE. An SSE who owns not more than 10 goods carriers at any time during the previous year, in the tax year, is eligible SSE. Ownership is important, not the user. So if you own not more than 10 goods carriages, section 44 AE 50 feet table serial number 2 applies to you. Now, whether you use that vehicle or that vehicle is in a breakdown condition or in repair or in accident or police have kept it with seized it, nothing matters. Till you own not more than 10 goods carriages, you are the owner of the goods carriage. So you are falling under section 44 AE, and only way out is audit. If you don't want to be remain in this section, you have to go for the audit. An SSC who is in possession of a goods carrier, this is statutorily clarified also, whether taken on hire purchase or on installments, and for which whole or part of the amount of payable is still due. You say that I am not the owner, I have taken it hire purchase, so the payment is due, still be deemed to be owner of the goods carriage. Income calculation, heavy goods vehicle, 1000 per ton of gross vehicle weight or unladen weight, whichever is higher, for every month or part of the month in which such vehicle is owned by the SEC. Otherwise, 7,500 per month. Or profits claimed to be higher. Goods carriage, etc., are defined by reference to Motor Vehicle Act. So there is no. What is unladen weight? As per section 248 of the Motor Vehicles Act, unladen weight means the weight of a vehicle or trailer, including all equipment, ordinarily used with the vehicle or trailer when working, but excluding the weight of driver or attendant, where alternative body parts are used. The unladen weight of the vehicle means the weight of the vehicle. It means that abarit bhar. It simply means that vehicle in the exact condition in which it will run on the road. That is unladen weight. And gross vehicle weight. Gross vehicle weight is total weight of the vehicle and load certificate certified registered by the registering authority. So gross vehicle weight is higher than unladen weight. So you have to go by gross vehicle weight because higher of the two is to be taken. Repair we have discussed only. I am Rajendran Kal. There is a case of in 44 AE or replica 58 table serial number 2, there is a provision for allowance of salary and interest to the partner. So if there is a partnership firm, you can take deduction for interest and salary to partners out of the presumed income. In all other sections, there is no such relaxation. But that limit, that salary and interest shall be in the limit of the specified limit, that first 6 lakhs, 90% on loss, or 3 lakhs, or whatever the limits are prescribed by the statutes. For the purposes of computing monetary limits under section 62, books maintenance under section 63, audit of accounts, the monetary limit specified in these sections, the gross receipts, shall be excluded. Lower profits you can always claim, and the conditions are the same. Total income, excess, maximum results. You have to go to the accounts audited. Any loss will not be allowed. Same provisions. WDV, same provisions. Now we come to the third portion of this section 58. Specified profession, replica 44 ADA, section 62 4 year. Specified profession means legal, medical, engineering, architecture, accountancy, technical consultancy, interior decoration, information technology, company secretary, or any other profession as may be notified by the board in this behalf. This is the major controversial area We have seen in last 1 year or so that on WhatsApp we receive queries very often that whether a music player is covered under Section 44 ADA, whether a sportsman is covered. Sir, you have to find out that 44 ADA or Section 62(4) or Section 58 table serial number 3, whatever you are referring to, you have to go by the specified profession. The specified profession is specified in Section 62 of the 2025 Act, 44 AA1 of the 1961 Act. Those professions are specified profession and they only can adopt 44 ADA or 62 or Section 58 table serial number 3. All other profession, though they are profession, but they cannot adopt 44 ADA. They are governed by Section 44 AD only. Specified SSC individual or firm other than LLP who is a resident in India. HUF here will not fall because HUF cannot carry on any profession. So if total receipts of the business profession does not exceed 50 lakh rupees, or 5% agree cash condition is met, then 75 lakh rupees, then 50% of the gross receipt is presumed as the income or higher income. Lower profit, same condition, which we have read so many times. Set up of loss, same condition. WDF assets, same condition. Cash receipt, same condition we have already received. Non-specified profession, they can opt for 44 AD if the sections are satisfied in under the new law, Section 58, table serial number 1. Now we come to the second part of our webinar, presumptive income of non-residents. Allow me to take some water. Here the governing section is Section 61, 44B, Section 61, table serial number 1, 44BB, Section 61, table serial number 5, 44BBA, serial number 3, BBB, serial number 4, BBC, serial number 2, BBD, serial number 6. First is shipping business of non-residents. Other than cruise ships, income presumed 7.5% of sum on account of carriage of passengers, livestock, mail, or goods shipped at any port in India, whether paid or payable in or outside India, to the assessee or any person on his behalf, including demurrage, handling, or other similar charges. Sum on account of carriage of passengers, livestock, mail, goods at any port outside India, whether received or deemed to be received in India by the assessee or by any person on his behalf, including demurrage. This is the first point. Second point, under the current law, there was a controversy whether service tax will form part of the gross receipts. It has been held that service tax cannot be part of the gross receipts for Section 44B or Section 61, table serial number 1. So same position will help with the GST. Business of cruise ships. Business of cruise ships is eligible. Income presumed 20%. Sum on account of carriage of passengers paid or payable to the assessee or any other person on his behalf. Sum on account of carriage of passengers received or received to be received by the assessee or any other person on his behalf. Paid ho ya received ho ya deemed to be received ho. Third is aircraft business. Business of operation of aircraft, eligible business. Income presumed 5% of वही sum on account of carriage of passengers, livestock, mails, goods, or any place in India, or just like in the shipping industry. Here we take support from a case decided under the current law that when you are leasing your aircraft to India, it is rental income and it is not covered under the income presumed under Section 61, table serial number 3. Business of civil construction. So non-resident engaged in business of civil construction, erection or testing or commissioning of plant or machinery in connection with A turnkey power project approved by the central government. Income presumed 10% of the amount towards such civil construction, erection, testing, commissioning paid or payable to the assessor and the person on their behalf. Eligible assessee here only foreign company है. Option to claim lower profits, yes है. Prospecting, extracting or production of mineral oils, eligible business. Business providing services and facilities including supply of plant or machinery for prospecting mineral oils. Income presumed 10% of A plus B. Some on account of business of providing services and facilities in connection with or supply of plant or machinery on hire used or to be used in the prospecting for or extraction of production of minerals in India payable in and outside India to the associate and the person. Some on account of business of providing services or facilities in connection with or supply of plant or machinery on hire used to be used in prospecting mineral. Provisions when will not apply. If income of this nature can be computed under Section 54 Business of Prospecting Mineral Oil, 54 applies to both residents and non-residents. 54 is the new section 2025 Act. Section 59, if there is a royalty or fees for technical services. Section 207, tax on dividends, royalty and fees for technical services. Then 44 bill will not apply. 527. Important definitions: plant includes ships, aircraft, vehicles, drilling units, scientific apparatus, equipment used for the purpose of specified business. Interest on IT refund, but whether will be subject to this. The court held that it is not possible to say that interest was paid in connection with the business of prospecting mineral oil, so it cannot be subject to 44 BB. Mobilization charges. Mobilization charges are received by this in this business, and these have to be included in the deemed income total receipts. This is the Supreme Court judgment, Satco Forex International. So this is the last business of providing services or technology in India. This is a recent section which has been put in. Business of providing services or technology in India for the purpose of setting up an electronics manufacturing facility or connection manufacturing producing electronic goods, article or thing India to a resident company. Income जो presume की जाएगी 25%, the amount paid or payable to the non-resident associate to any person on his behalf on account of services or services, or amount received or deemed to be received by the non-resident associate. Resident company shall satisfy certain conditions. It is establishing operating electronics manufacturing facility or electronics facility for manufacturing or producing electronic goods in India, article or things in India under the scheme notified by the central government. Is satisfied conditions as may be prescribed. The provisions of section 59 and 207 shall not apply. 59 we have already read, 207 we have already read. The specified business may claim lower profits. I have mentioned in my slide, option to claim lower profits are there. They have to maintain the books of accounts and get them account audited. Setup of losses, same provision, no setup of losses will be allowed. WTV, same provision. So it's all over from my side. Now we have seen in this study that there is hardly any difference between the new act and old act, except one or two differences here and there. But we have to read the entire act again. And some places you have noticed that there will be some notified, specified activities like that. So we have to wait for these notifications for all these rules, etc. And these are saying that rules will be notified in the month of January. So there is a time, very little time, because the Finance Bill 2026 will carry amendments to the new Income Tax Act, not to the old act. Maybe there's some amendments to the old act also, but majorly it will focus on new act. So there will be amendments to the new act also. The tax committee has suggested many amendments. Some of them they have accepted. So probably there will be some amendments. Rules are still in drafting stage. Forms are still in drafting stage. We have to read a lot and we have to learn a lot, because what whatever minute differences are there, we have to pinpoint these differences, and these differences can be pinpointed only in seminars or webinars. So you have to read, and read for the next 2 3 months. That's the only way, because in the year 2026-27, in April 2026, when you are on advising desk, what will you advise to your SSEs if you yourself do not know what are the new provisions that has been introduced in the act? So for that purpose, study is a must and required, and everybody should go for the study. Thank you for calling me. Any queries, if there, we can take it up more.
Thank you so much, sir. Your session is really very interactive and elaborative. Definitely, the participants we have get a depth knowledge about the topic. Uh, we have some questions from the members. Um, One of them is CA in practice receiving partners remuneration from firm or LLP be eligible to opt for the presumptive taxation?
No,
Okay,
for,
fine.
for presumptive taxation under section 44 AD or ADA,
It's not mentioned in the question.
if you are going for that 44 ADA or 58 table serial number 3, 2, 3, sorry, yeah, 3, then obviously you can take it because it is a business income. Otherwise, not. But in 44 AD, you cannot.
Okay. So one question is for the professionals, if actual income is more than 50%, even then we will adopt income as 50%?
No, you have to declare actual income. That is the correct way.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for the session. It's really very helpful for the members. I would like to mention here that more than 500 members watching this webinar with us. So definitely they are getting more benefit from the session. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Uh, Moving forward for our second session, which is going to be taken by our second speaker, CA Megha Dhanuka ma'am. She is the first generation chartered accountant in continuous practice since 2013, specializing in audit, accountancy, and taxation. She has handled statutory audits, projects, feasibility studies, and specialized audit, including market, damage stock, and internal audits. She has also mentored and placed over 80 women professionals in various industries and currently pursuing BSc in Programming and Data Science from IIT Madras, and has also developed successfully implemented 3 industry specific software solutions. So, over to you, Megha ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Tanvi, for the wonderful introduction. Manoj sir, please stop sharing the screen so that I can
Oh,
move
sorry.
forward in my session. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, I would like to thank CP committee and Manoj sir and Tanvi as well for the continuous engaging in the session and the wonderful session delivered, sir. So let's start with my presentation. Is my screen visible to you, Tanvi?
Yes, ma'am.
So, welcome you all to the wonderful session of AI tools for automation in practice. I know it's the need of our to be in to inculcate the AI tools in our practice. I know you all aware about AI, the artificial intelligence. But before starting, I would like to introduce one more term to you. Yes, this is automation. So till here we analyze automation as a AI, but there is a fine hairline difference between both of them. So let's start. So yes, traffic lights with a timer. So Tanvi, what do you think? It is automation or AI?
Automation?
Automation, correct, Tanvi. Because there is no particular analysis, there is a particular timer. So it is, if it is based on the timer, then it is automation. But if I reframe my question as if these traffic light behaves according to the traffic, then it will convert into AI because then sensors will come in the frame. Next question. Yes, the Google Map suggesting the fastest route because we all are very averse, very well versed for using Google Maps because nowadays we stop saying, "Bhaiya, please रास्ता बता दो." So वो चीज it's completely end off, and now we are using the Google Map era. So, Tanvi, next question to you. I know you will be amazed because you are the only one audience for me to interact with. So, what do you think? It is automation or AI?
It is AI.
Right? Because it is not based on a fixed rule. If you missed any road or any single gully, then it will reroute it to the next route and the fastest one. So it is based on the sensors and real time analysis. Then it is artificial intelligence. You are correct. Then the washing machine we are using in the home because if we fixed on a particular timer like 15 minutes like 20 minutes then it is the automation, but if we are setting we are using a fully automatic machine, then what it will be because it is taking the water as per the temperature setter, as per the nature of the clothes, it is taking the detergent as per the clothes, then it will the automation. No, it is artificial intelligence because when a washing machine uses a fixed rule like 15-minute timer or 20-minute timer for wash the clothes, then it covers automation. Otherwise, it will be artificial intelligence. So, one by one, we will practice that you are clear about automation or AI. First, Netflix or YouTube recommendation. So, Netflix and YouTube recommendation, do you ever think about that these will be reflected or pop up as per your choice or as per your nature? Like if you are watching the cartoon films, then it will suggest you the cartoon films only, not the action one, not the romantic one. Then it is AI. Yes, you are
AI.
correct. Right, Tanvi, you're correct. But next question is very easy for you. I know. Is school bell ringing at 8 a.m. every day? Then this is automation. Why? Because it's a set timer of 8 a.m. daily or after any period. Then it is automation. But बच्चों के लिए AI bell, no, it's not workable. Then Snapchat or Instagram filters. It's Snapchat or Instagram filters again suggest as per your frame, as per your pictures. Frame like if I'm visible on your screen when I'm close to the camera, it automatically set my frame, and when I am slightly far from the camera, it automatically set my frame. Then it is AI, it is not automation. Then our favorite, Alexa and Siri. I know you all are aware it is artificial intelligence. Why? Because they are using the voice assistants and behaving like our article. So in my term, it is not artificial intelligence. It is intelligent article. And last one, automatic street light, we have already discussed. So the basic rule is automation is based on fixed rule like a school timetable, and AI learns and adapt like a smart student who finds shortcut like we all are having, because we are the chartered accountants, and in the digital era we are at the forefront of the artificial intelligence. So, what is AI now? We have seen what is automation. We have seen some example of artificial intelligence. So, it is the basic question. What is artificial intelligence? Yes, I'm getting some answers on the screen. Okay. So, what is AI? AI is the ability of the machine to learn from data, recognize pattern, make decision, and improve over the time without being programmed for every step. AI is when computers are taught to think and learn like humans. If we want to go with the definition, it is that when data is data is when the machine learn from the data and mimic as a human, then it is artificial intelligence. It is not specifically programmed for each and every step. For example, I know you all are using ChatGPT, the favorite one. So, have you ever code for each and every question? No. You are simply chatting. You are simply chatting with these tools. Okay. So, these tools are the part of artificial intelligence. Yes, the generative AI, the most loving part of artificial intelligence. But मैम आप जल्दी से ही जनरेटिव एआई पे आ गए. You have never represent the any other part of AI. Yes, there are many parts of AI, like machine learning, like robotic process automation, like NLP, like deep learning. But today we will cover only generative AI, because as a practicing chartered accountant, we want to know what are the simple tricks and tips we can use for our daily uses and for the filing. Okay, so this is one, and this is the common one. Believe me, generative AI. What is generative AI? As the name already speaks with, generative. Anything which is generative in nature, like which can generate images, which can generate text, which can generate videos, which can generate reports, which can generate codes, and the Ghibli art. Yes, anything which is in the generative in nature, that is a generative AI. Okay. So, for example, what is ChatGPT? This is already a generative AI, because when we ask any question, or when we write any prompt, then it will revert. Oh, I know you underline the word prompt. We will discuss. Then it will generate as per your convenience, like text, like images, like videos, like codes. And now in the world of agentic AI, it can generate apps. So it is generative AI. Earlier, when we were in the era of 19s and the most loved PCs introduced to us, you know why these systems were called PC? कभी किसी ने पर्सनल लैपटॉप तो नहीं कहा. We are using the mobile. कभी किसी ने पर्सनल मोबाइल तो नहीं कहा. Then what is the difference between PC and laptop and phone? Tanvi, this is a tricky question for you. Go for it. Why PC is PC? Why laptop is not PL? Why mobile is not PM?
No, ma'am.
Think about it. I know you are the same era when we all got introduced with the big screens of monitor, then CPU, then keyboards, and we play with the paintbrush. A little bit. Okay. Any guesses? Don't Google any random guesses, because in the era of chat gpt or your generative ai, I know each and everything will be available on your tips, but it's a time to think, go beyond the box. Yes, you're correct, Tanvi, because earlier, when it is not layman usables, they were called a luxury items. Like हमारे टाइम पे अगर आप पापा और से बात करो, पापा विल से, भाई बेटा हमारे टाइम पे तो टेलीफोन अगर घर पे होता था तो टेलीफोन वाले कहलाते थे, कंप्यूटर किसी के घर पे तो कंप्यूटर वाला कहलाता था. एंड वी हैव सीन दैट टाइम ऑल्सो, जहाँ पे कंप्यूटर लैब में when we entered, it was like, please open your shoes first, then enter in the computer lab. So having that machine, having that computer personally, then that's why they call that personal computer, because it is in our genes. Then we are saying it's still, yeah, that it is personal computer. It is, that's why it is using the personal computer. Now it will in each and everyone reach. Now it lose its identity. Now laptop, now mobile, not personal one. Okay, got it. But remember, earlier we were in the traditional computing. याद है वो time? Then input, then CPU, which will process the things, then output, right? उसी तरीके से earlier in the traditional computing era, we have data, we have to program, then we put into our computer and get the result. But in AI era, what is the difference? Now, if you can imagine, if you can visualize your output, you can get your answers. How? Because in AI, you have just collect your data, you have to put your visualization or your result expectation to the PC, and PC will give you the program how you have to perform. Yes, this is the era of artificial intelligence, and this is the difference now. So, yes, I know you have underlined that word prompt. What is prompt now? As we are talking, as you are asking some questions to me, and I am supposed to answer these questions. Same way, when the instructions or the questions raised with the machines, then it is called prompts. I know we all are chartered accountant. We have to be strong in our section 2, which is of definition always. So, in the era of artificial intelligence, we have to be strong in these sections also. So, we have to know what is the term prompt and what is prompt engineering. As you all know, the prompt will be good, then answer will be great. This is the journey from good to great. Okay, so first we have to analyze what is prompt, what is engineering, and what is this all about. So, what is prompt for you? Prompt is the process of writing prompt to maximize the prompt is a detailed set of guidelines provided to an LLM to do a task. Okay, in the simple words, prompt is basically the instructions. Okay, and engineering, what is engineering? Developing a task specific prompt. Okay, engineering is what when we articulate and when we design anything, that is called engineering. When we merge both the terms, prompt and engineering, what will create? It is prompt engineering. So, what is prompt engineering now? Is the process of writing prompt to maximize the quality and relevance of the response, because I know most of us are using free tools of generative AI and want the best answer and want to dig best out of it. But we all know that the tokens are limited. We all know the questions are limited. Then what is the trick? The trick is prompt should be good. Prompt should be crisp and prompt should be right in such a way so that we can opt or we will get the optimized answers. Okay, clear? Then I have some keys for you to write a prompt because I have cleared that data scientist course from IIT Madras. Then I have summarized this for you. So, what is prompt and how we can write the prompt? So, for understand the prompt and its inner engineering, write down, please take a notebook and a pen and write create in a vertical manner. CREATE. Okay, I'm waiting. Please open your notebooks and please take any sheet and write down create in vertical manner. CREATE. Okay, I'm repeating again. Open your notebooks and write down create. If we write our prompt in such a manner, you will never fail in life. You will get the responses as you want. Okay, so start. What is C? C for character. I know screen is visible. I'm hiding the screen. Okay, so write down in a vertical manner. First C, then REATE. What is C? C is character. What is character, ma'am? The character is when we give the role to the any GPTs. I know there is another question. What is GPT, ma'am? Tanvi, what is the full form of GPT? Do you know? Tanvi will think, आज कहाँ फंस गई यार? Moderate ही नहीं करना चाहिए था. No worries, I'm here for you. GPT.
Ma'am,
It's generated. Sorry,
sorry.
Tanvi.
Yes, so sorry, ma'am. I was on the another call. GPT is generative pre-trained transformers.
Right. You are absolutely correct, Tanvi. So GPT is generative, pre-trained, transform. So first generative, it is generative in nature. Then pre-trained. Then it is already trained to answer your question. Then transformers. Transform in the case of NLP. Okay. So, whenever you ask any question to the GPT, it will answer you as a whole because it never knows until unless you set the profile that who you are, how the answer you want. So, very first time when you are writing any prompt to the any GPT, first assign the role as a character, like act as a chartered accountant, act as a senior advocate, act as a senior software developer, act as a Python expert. So assign a character. Okay. So again, I'm repeating. First, write down create in the vertical manner. CREATE. C for character. Character means assign a role to the machine. Then R. What is R? R is request. Request is what we want. What is the question for the day? Like create a balance sheet, create a draft, create a format. That is the request. Okay. So character, then request. Done. E. What is E? E for examples. Whenever we have any article in our office, uh, we have to demonstrate our questions in such a manner that it can be understandable by him or her. So, if we will give any example or any basic to basic mechanism to the article, it will give you the absolutely good answer. Okay, so if we assign any request to the machine, any request to the GPTs, then it will, if you give any kind of example, like first line should be solved like this. I want my answer to be represent like this. I want my answer look like this. Then it is a example, right? Okay, C is done. C for character, R for request, E for example. What is A then? What is A? Yes, we all are chartered accountant. We have sections and subsections and rules and notification and press releases. Yes, these ands includes addition. So A for addition. Like if you want to add something, if you want to include anything in your answer, if you want to focus anything in your answer, then what you have to do, you have to give addition. Okay, so C for character, R for request, E for examples, A for addition. Then what is T? T is type of output. What kind of output you want? Okay, the T is type of output. Like if you want your output should be in Word, if you want your output should be in Excel, if you want your output should be in JSN and anyone, you have to define your format. Okay, you have to define your output. If you want a Shashi Tharoor English, you can also put in that I want a highly literate English communication. Okay, if you want, you can throw that yes, I want the Queen English. Okay, and if you are writing any notices and you are drafting any notices, then you can say I want a professional legal language in the answer. Okay, so T is type of output. So C for character, R for request, E for example, A for addition, T for type of output. Then E is extras. Anything else? Because the other sources, जो भी ऊपर सारे sections में नहीं आता है, वो किस में cover हो जाएगा? Other sources में. Like in such a way, if it is not covered above, then it will fall under extras. Okay, got it? Let's move ahead. Now the screen is here. C for character, R for request, E for example, A for addition, T for type of output, and E for extras. Now, I think that you are the master of prompt. If you write your prompt in such a chronology, then you will get best answer out of it. जब वो होगा कि आपकी भावनाएं ये कंप्यूटर समझने लग जाएगा. Right. So let's start with the tools demonstration. What kind of tools we can use in our daily life? You can use it as a chat GPT by using the prompt to draft a notice reply. You can review the provision of GST. You can summarize the notices, you can summarize the laws, you can summarize the financial statements as well. But friends, now you know the PDP Act is in the yes in the era of us. So before drafting anything, before creating any tool, please bear in mind this FATEP. So, Act for Fairness. AI should be impartial and avoid biasness. Any tool which you make, it should be trained like that. It should be fair. Okay, it should not be biased. Like if you are aware in early era of ChatGPT, when you generate any pic of human, then it will create six fingers of everyone. वो सबको ऋतिक रोशन बना देता था. No, because time by time it react like that, it learn like that, machine learn like that. Then now the biasness of this thing is vanished. Okay, accountability. Define the responsibility of our AI action and outcomes. Then transparency. AI system should be open and understandable. Whenever you create any kind of tool, it should be understandable by you and by the people who are using that tool. It is not like such complicated or include any complexity for using. Explainability. AI decisions should be clear and justified. Have you ever tried the moral machine? Note down that and use that. Moral machine will give you such question and answer those questions. You will get to know in life or in programming there are such many situations. You have to choose one. For option, for example, if a self-driven car is going on and they have two options, or if a self-driven car got accident, who will be held liable? Yes, it's a matter of question. Think about it and answer in chats. What is privacy? AI should respect and protect personal data. Friends, we should not throw our client data as it is on the these GPTs tool. So first redact, then use. What is redact then? Have you ever seen your mask Aadhaar when cross was there and any black strip was there? So this is redaction. Okay, REDACT. Redact. Redact first your document. Erase all personal information, then throw the data, throw the numbers on the GPTs, on the AI, then analyze. Okay, so your tool should be created in such a way that it should not harm any kind of privacy. For example, which tool? Tanvi, this is for you again. Sorry. So, which tool you are using for converting PDF or compressing PDF or merging PDFs? Tanvi, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Sorry, Tanvi. So, which tool you are using currently for compressing the PDF, for merging the PDFs? I know we as a chartered accountant have so many obsession, like we have to upload only 1 GB data and complete balance sheet was there. Then, which tool you are using currently? I love PDF, Compress 11,
I love PDF.
I know. So it is the favorite tool of all of us. But you know, when you're uploading your data, your clientele data to the Isle of PDF, have you ever read the privacy? No.
No.
Right. The terms and condition is that because these platforms, these GPT are taking our data because there is nothing comes free with cost. Everything is there with a adjacent cost with each and everything. So whenever you are throwing your data the in the back end they are utilizing your data. I'm not saying that particular you are handing over or particular you are washed off, no, but for the compressing, for the using these PDF tool, you have to use such a tool which is installed in your machine only, so your data will not be uploaded on any kind of server, so privacy will be protected. Right. So,
Right.
ma'am, okay, ज्ञान is good, but ma'am, I want solution. तन्वी कहेगी बोल के जाना easy है मैम, आप tool तो बताओ. Yes, I have one more tool for you. You can download PDF 24. It's a Java coded tool and it will install in your machine and your data will be safe in your machine only. Now we are in the era of GST returns. Now 31st 12 is the last date. So what we have to do, we can, if you want to compress your balance sheet, if you want to merge your balance sheet in an adjust, you can use PDF 24. Okay, you can download it from anywhere, like you can use your Windows store also. Okay, so one more tool. आज का practical start करें. So first tool is Notebook LM. What is Notebook LM? LM is a large language module processor and it is free. Okay, so start with the demonstration. So first, go to the Notebook LM site. For you all, I'm writing it again. Notebook LM. I've already logged in. So please log in to your Notebook LM account. If you have already an account and you are using that, it is a great tool. It is a free tool to a such extent. You can upload 50 kinds of different data on it. Okay, in the free version, it's very good. Why we are using it, Mega? We have Chat GPT. Okay, go to your Chat GPT. This is my Chat GPT window. Log in it. I'm waiting. I expect you all have logged in. Okay. Whenever we are in the automation webinar or any kind of session, we should break our screens in two. How we can do it? You can put your cursor on this, and there are multiple options. Okay, so that one way my screen will work, and second your screen will work. So you can see and do the things live. If you want to record the same, you can record as well. Okay, so this is my Chat GPT screen. This is the basic Chat GPT. Here, your name. So I guess this is with another account. I'm writing again chatgpt.com, and I'm logging it out. Okay, no worries. We'll work on this only. So this is our ChatGPT profile. Have you ever personalized or have you ever make any settings? Let's do together. There are some setting options over here. So first is jungle setting, like your appearance. It's a basic setting, no worries. Let it be. The notification, let it be. What is this? This is the personalization. Like I personalize the same. That first is the tone. How what kind of tone I like that GPT react, because I insist if you use any harsh language with the GPT, don't expect that it will return you in the soft tone. So whenever you want to instruct, whenever you are giving the prompt, please use soft or professional words like please and etc. So my tone is selected as a professional. Custom instructions are there. You can give any kind of instructions. Like I have only three instructions in good English language and points as per prevailing act and law. Okay, because wherever I want to answer, I want any kind of codes, any kind of answers, it should be as per the prevailing act and laws. Okay, done. Then let's come to data controls. There is a first option: improve the model for everyone. I know most of you have the on button, right? What is this? When we upload any extent of data, any data, like the Ghibli tent was not just like upload your image and get the image of in the Ghibli format. They are training their model. They are training their model in such a way that it is generating a good quality of images, because at that time Gemini was a pro in generating images. Now after this Ghibli trend, Chat GPT can also replicate your images in any way you want. And thereafter any many trends were there. So first, switching it off. Whatever data you uploaded on the GPTs, that should not be like that your model is training very good, but it's not for everyone, so make it off. Everything else is good. Okay, so these are the personal setting I have done. Okay, as per the previous section of Manu sir, there was a section like section 58. Okay, as per the new tax laws. So as I put some prompt, a basic simple prompt, like what are the provisions under section 58, and sir told us now for section ADA now it is table 1 2 3 It's 3. Yes, section 58, table 3, as per new income tax act 2025. Let's see. Friends, concentrate on this black dot. It's thinking and it will answer. Wait for a while. We have another option to answer now, but yes, it is taking time to let it be, let it think completely and answer. See, searching on the web. I'm marking again, searching the web because this data is not under the knowledge base. So, yes, it is searching on the web. And what kind of a being a chartered, we can't rely any of the site. We have our act, we have our laws, we have our sections, we have our rules, we have our notification. That's it. That is our Gita. We can't go beyond our Gita, right? So whenever we ask any question, it will react like that, searching on the web. And please don't use this as it is. Never, never, ever. We have to review each and every clauses. We have to review each and every answers given by the given by these GPTs. So it is taking more time. I'm asking with this section 58 and it is answering 62 1A. Now it is C. I'm getting the answers. See, the PR is legislative research. So anything is there with the act, with the income tax site. Let's see. Let it complete first. So, have you all can see the sources? So when we click on the sources, wait. See the sources. kpmg.com, Income Tax India, well and good, reference.in, legislative, Indian budget, taxtmi.com. So what? As a chartered accountant, can we rely on this? No, not at all. We have to rely only Income Tax India, the budget sessions and all. So what we can do? Yes, Institute have another remedy for us. I think you all are aware about the CAGPT.
Yes.
Yes. So let's log into that CAGPT. Go for it. CAGPT. When we scroll down, there is an option for members, student and foreign members. I'm clicking and writing down my membership number. It will send OTP. And it is 3082. Verify and proceed. So you can see all are the accounting standard board. The CA Institute gives us a complete dashboard of all applicable acts and rules. So directly jump to the direct tax committee. Mega ma'am, we are directly come to ChatGPT again. Why is it? Yes, the CA Institute have CA Institute have the subscription of Enterprise GPT or is used already use the platform of Chat GPT. So with the restriction in the paid or free version, there are same restriction as ChatGPT platform and the CAGPT platform. So don't mess up. Okay, this is our favorite DT GPT. So I'm asking again the same question with it. So for you, for you all, I'm copying paste the same prompt and let's see. Now concentrate on this black dot, searching my knowledge. Then it is good because it is not using the searching in web. So we can rely on the things which are using in the knowledge base. But see the answer. See the answer. Section 58 is fall under other sources. So it is not updated to the date and it is not real time update. So ma'am, what should we use? अब तो आपने एक क्वेश्चन क्रिएट कर दिया. We should use it or not use it. Again, my suggestion is that, friends, if you are using any kind of GPT, first review the same as per your knowledge. And if you find it well, then impose it, then deploy it, otherwise not. So, ma'am, give us the alternative where we can upload this such a paragraph or such a book and can ask any question or can create our personal chatbot. Yes, that's why we are here now. So let's start with the notebook alarm. We have already logged in, I guess, on the notebook alarm. There is an option create new, or you can click over here to create new notebook. Okay, let's click on that. So a window will pop up. First, you have to upload the sources. Ma'am, we can upload the sources as a PDF and other things. But I have seen some very interesting thing. The YouTube link. You know when it will work for us? Yes, you are right. It will work for us at the time of budget. When ma'am comes with the complete 2 hour discussion on budget. And after that, we want to know what is for us, what is for not. One more thing, one more lacuna the CAGPT have. Do you think it will answer only the direct text question? Tanvi, what do you think? This direct text GPT will answer only the question related to the GPT only?
Yes.
Okay, let's ask a funny question. Like, give me the what is famous in Gwalior, Tanvi? I want to know because I'm from Jaipur. And what is the favorite food of yours from Gwalior?
Bade me.
Bade me.
Yes.
Give me the recipe of bade me. The spell is correct, Tanvi.
Yes, yes.
What you're expecting? It will answer or not?
No, it should not.
It should not. Is it the same dish you're talking about?
Yes, please.
So, yes, friends, this is the truth. We are using a customized GPT and it is using searching from web too. This is not based on the searching from knowledge only. It can answer because these GPTs are trained in such a way that they don't know how to answer no. They are there to please you. They are there to give you any kind of answer. If they have no answer of it, they will answer in false way. That is the hallucination, the new term in the trend. Yes, the hallucination. Whenever you will get any kind of falsification from the GPT side and again loading, again searching, then it is a hallucination. So, अब क्या करें मैम? ये तो हमारे बेड में पूड़ी भी बन के आ गई. Yes, I have the solution. I know. We'll all will get the solution after this tool. So yes, ma'am, can it summarize all the YouTube session for us? Yes, I have a surprise for you. This is a YouTube link. Okay, let's see.
One, my child is not studying. Two, my child is always watching screens. Three,
This will also in marine sector. Our
Yes,
government
the
will bring
budget is
in an enabling framework for
okay.
sustainable
Is this
harnessing of
audible? I'm using this.
fisheries from
Tanvi, is this audible to you?
providing mudra loans for homestays, improving ease of travel and connectivity to tourist destinations,
I am expecting
Yes,
the
providing
video.
video.
This is
performance
audible.
linked
Video is
incentives
audible.
to states for
Okay.
effective destination.
So whenever we want to use any kind of YouTube link, first we have to click on share here. Okay. What we have to do? We have to click on share. So click on share. You will get the URL, complete URL. Never ever type these URL manually. What you have to do, I'm sharing with you. First, you have to click on share. Then you will get URL. Okay, you will get a link. You have to copy it from here. Then go back to your notebook and click on YouTube, paste. Okay, Control V. Okay, paste it and insert. We will demonstrate PDF also, but this is the major game changer, friends. So this is the complete budget speech of the ma'am. Now it will answer each and every question of mine. Yes, let's try. But before going forward, there are some more options over here. I want to demonstrate them all. First, there is a audio preview. Second, there is a video preview. Third, there is a mind map. Fourth, there are reports. So in reports, you can create your own reports in the way you like. You want to brief the complete document. Like if you want a summary of any YouTube video, then let's go with the briefing document. You can create flashcard. You can create quiz. You can create infographic and you can create slide deck. Okay. Meanwhile, I will demonstrate the other things. So now we can ask the question like, if you want to know what are the deductions available as per the new budget, as per the new laws, you can, it's a your personalized chatbot. Okay. So what will it answer? Again, we can start with the question that where we puri, so that we can create the trust. So where is our chat GPT? Yes. So I'm copying this prompt because I don't lose the trust. Okay. So I'm pasting it here. Give me the recipe of beni. अब क्या लगता है? It will answer or not? Let's see. See, the sources provided consist of expert from a transcript of union budget speech, which focuses on economic policy, growth, acceleration, structural reforms, and various government schemes. This resource do not contain the recipe of banh mi or any other food recipe. Got it? Now we have one step ahead that yes, each and everything we will ask, it will answer only from this source, not from the web, not from any other source. So it is the reliable chatbot. Okay. Then now start with the question. Uh, explain deduction under section 87A. Let's see. It will answer or not. मैम ने बोला था या नहीं? Let's check. Yes, it has. So the sources answer, but you want to know where it is there in the YouTube video. Then what you have to do, is this 1 2 1 visible to you? So when you put your pointer on one, it will come give you complete transcript where is it lies. Okay, the complete speech, and if you will click, the complete transcript will appear over here. Okay, you can check any of the transcript, any of the question reliance, you can check. Okay, now again, the new tax regime or any other agricultural rebates. If you want to know about any other DRIPS scheme, any other questions from the particular uploaded video, you can ask. See, is it magic or not? Yes, it is your personalized chatbot. Use this particularly. It's my suggestion. If you have to create such chatbot for you and your articles. You can share these chatbots to your article too. You have to create like direct text chatbot in your office. You have to create indirect text chatbot. If you have some kind of government schemes questions, then you have to create that separate chatbot as well. uh, it will ease and it will regulate each and every petty question in your office. Okay, if you want to search on the Google engine, it will the best idea. It is completely free. You can create 100 notebooks free, 100. And if you are going to appear in any exam, like I have cleared concurrent audit course conducted by ICAI or DISA course conducted by ICAI, I simply created a chatbot and put all the material like manuals like books over here only, and simply chat with that. It gave me the complete questionnaire and I practiced a lot and I clear in the first attempt. It is as simple as that. It is completely hands-on training in the FAQs. Okay, ma'am, I want to add one more resource. Okay, you can add, like, if you want to add, what we can add, like, this is the complete new finance bill, and it will upload it. Meanwhile, we have already created some reports. One by one, we will overview the same. First, the key highlights is there. It is the brief description. See, in the era where we see each second, yeah, we can say the each and every, most of the representation, most of the ppts, most of the presentation in prepared in gamma or flamingo, canva, etc. This will give you a different scenario of thinking. It will create images. See, the complete union budget as per the summary and the key highlights. You can use it, you can download it. It will be downloaded in JPEG format as well. You can put in your presentations too. Okay. Then next. So the audio is ready too. I think this is
Welcome to the deep dive, where we take your
this
stack
is
of
more interesting. This is interactive. Sometimes we hear some kind of podcast, but yes, if we want to ask some question in the podcast in between, like this is the interactive session. No. This is same interactive session for you all. So what we can do if we have some question in between, so is it will be answerable or not? Let's check.
Welcome to the deep dive, where we take your
Is this
stack of source
audible,
material,
Tanvi?
and in this case, it's the big one, the Union Budget 2025-2026 speech,
Yes,
and
it
we
is
really
audible.
try to extract the
Okay.
core strategy.
Exactly. And this is so much more than just a
Now
financial
I
document.
want to join in
It's a
between.
blueprint.
A blueprint for what exactly?
Oh, wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Hey. Hello, am I audible to you?
Oh, absolutely. We hear you loud and clear.
Welcome. So glad you're joining us. Oh, go for it.
Your accent is too fast and too American English. Can you please speak a little bit slowly?
That is a fantastic point.
Thank you so much for the note.
We want this to be accessible to you.
We will definitely slow down our pace.
And we will try to make sure our language is clear.
No jargon, and we'll avoid those fast.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear it.
What are the deductions available under Section 87A?
That is a very specific and timely question.
And it relates
See,
directly to
it
what we
will
were just
answer
talking
your
about.
Yes,
each and
the focus on the
every
individual
question
balance sheet.
as per your need.
Specifically,
And you can make it interactive as well. You can join in between if you have some answers, because I have uploaded this audio in English. If you have uploaded any in other language, in Hindi or any regional language, you can ask in your language as well. If you want to convert it, it will convert it for you. Okay, so this is done. This is done. The briefing. See, the complete YouTube video is summarized in the notes. Isn't it good or great? It's great. The complete sections, the complete analyzer is ready for us. Sometimes it happens that budget speech is going on, and just after that, you have to appear on the screens and answer the question of public. What you have to do, what ma'am, what will be applicable to us or not. Then what is it simply? You have to upload your YouTube on Notebook LM, make this briefing, and be ready for the question. And each and every question will be answered by your AI. Yes, this is AI. This is workable for us. Next one. So, mind map is ready. See the mind map. What is the mind map? A whimsical diagram created for a particular purpose. So, the vision of Viksit Bharat, if I want to expand this, it will expand. See, if I want to expand this, it will expand it further. If it, if you want to expand it, it will create topic by topic a complete mind map for you. Okay, if you want to learn only about this topic, you can directly go to this topic. If not, you can click any other topic as well. Okay, so this is mind map. Then video overview is going on. The budget flashcards are also ready. See, what are the four powerful engine of the development identified in the Union Budget 25? And opposite, agriculture, MSME, investment and export. So it will create a complete questionnaire or complete flashcards for you and hiding behind the perfect answers. Okay, it create for me 60 cards. See the 60 cards. The loan limit modified under interest subvention scheme, the Kisan credit cards. See, it will enhance to 5 lakh, which is known by us. So you can create your notebook and it will be complete private to you and you can ask any question out of it. Okay. So it is done or understandable and useful for you all? I guess yes. Please use. And if you have any tool you're using like Chat GPT, like Gemini, like Claude, Grok, please spare your at least 30 minutes daily on these two. It will be like that you are using Instagram for 30 minutes. Same. It will improve your efficiency. It will give you the prominent results. And don't forget to write your prompt in create way. What was C? The character. What was R? The request. E for example. A for addition. T for type of output. And E for extras. Yes. So this is done. And what was left? The video overview. Let's play it together. See a complete short video
Welcome
of 6
to the
minutes.
explainer. Today we're clear. This isn't some tiny adjustment. It's a
If you have no time and you have to prepare for a presentation, then you
the
can
plan
use
is to
this
pour
anytime.
money into the
You have
very
to
foundation.
simply upload your complete details and the complete formats and the complete material on the notebook LM, and you can use it. You can use these short videos or glimpse of that in your presentation. It will elevate definitely your presentation, not in the webinars or the public speaking, but in the professional way also. If you are going somewhere to pitch yourself, you can basically research and study that company priorly. Okay, so notebook LM is perfectly done for you. Next. Presentation. Sorry. Back to our presentation, the video support I have already given the audio notes, MCQ practice, PA. First, frequent asked questions, it's done. Mind maps is done. Study guides is done. Then, ma'am, it's okay. But now we have another question now. In GST returns, now it's a GST filing era. That's why I'm giving you this example. You want the complete data details from your client in one, and you have 200 clients who are going to be filed your GSTR 3Bs and 9 and 9C, etc. So, for reminder, you are going to mail each and every one by one, or you are using that CC, BCC and tagging each and every one. Is this a good way to sending mails? No. So what we have to do, Google has one more utility with us for a practicing chartered accountant. So for this purpose, what we have to do, see, this is the basic Google page. Okay, there you can see these 9 dots. Is this visible on your screen? These 9 dots?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, then click on this. This will open all the utilities by the Google only. So, have you ever seen this? Have you ever checked this? No. So, start with Google Sheets, which is more and more useful for us. So, you will find sheet option over here. Okay, what I have done, first I have click on these 9 dots, then I click on sheets. Okay, this window will appear. You have to click on blank spreadsheet. Okay, a Excel sheet, a blank Excel workbook will appear on your screen. Okay, you all are with me. First, what I did, I click on these 9 dots. Then I click on sheets. Then I select blank spreadsheet. Okay. What was my problem statement? My problem statement was I want to send 500 or 200 to 50 emails in one go. That was my problem statement. And it could be different. But for example, we will start that how to automate our mails using Google Sheets. Okay. So for this purpose, I'm using the basic simple example for you. Okay. I want to welcome all my clients. Uh, I'm using Gemini over here. Why? I can use ChatGPT as well. I can use Claude. I can use any other tool. But for Google Sheet, because it's a product of Google, I'm using its GPT, which is Gemini. So go to Gemini. Okay. This screen will appear. Then we have to write the prompt. Okay. Prompt should be very clear and easily understandable. So I have a prompt for you. I want to write a small Google script for automate mail. Actually, we all are the chartered accountant with the no coding experience. But today we are living in the era of vibe coding. Okay, so to automate this particular thing, I want to send what is the problem statement? I want to write a small Google script for automate mail. I want to welcome my clients on board in professional manner. Tell me what column you require to run this in Google Sheet. Okay, it will work on active sheet. Make sure the code is error free. Please write this in each and every prompt whenever you want any code. Okay, this will give you more refined answers. Okay, so what is my prompt? I want to write a small Google script for automate mail. I want to welcome my clients on board in professional manner. Tell me what column you require to run this in a Google Sheet. It will work on active sheet. Make sure the code is error free. Fair enough. So what we have to do, our favorite job, the copy. Okay, and where we have to paste this in Gemini. Okay, so we will paste it here in Gemini. Then sit back, okay, and wait for the answer. Don't hassle. So now it is giving me the answer that how should my Google script will show, how it will look, and what will be the code, and it is narrating me the complete things in step by step. Until unless this button is here, we don't tick or click anything because it means it is under processing. When we see this window, as it is, it will check that yes, work is completed. Okay. So the instruction, as I told you, whenever you are doing these things, you have to create a parallel window. Okay. Otherwise, it will, you have to use alt always. So my one window is this, and I want to create this as a second window. This is my Google Sheet. Is this visible to you all? So this will make me using both screens at the same time. So मैंने कैसे किया ये? First, I put my pointer on this maximize screen, and it will give me the option like that, in which format I want my screen. Okay. So I selected the first one where I can see the both things in the parallel way. So the error chances will be less. Right? Okay. So first instruction is that first column should be of client name. So let's start. Client name. Okay. Second column should be email address. Okay. And the third one should be status. Okay. So my client names are CA Megha, Megha Dhanuka, and I'm putting some email address like GSTCA working @gmail.com, and another one of mine like CA dot Megha Dhanuka @gmail.com. Okay. And a status should be left blank because yes, here it is. Leave the cells below. This is empty. The script will fill them. Okay. So what I have done, first I have written the client name, the email address, and status I left blank. Then what I have to do? I have to click on extension. Where? On extension. Okay. There are so many options. First, file, edit, view, insert, format, data tools, then extensions. So click on extension, then click on third option, app script. Okay. I'm again repeating. File, अपन को किस option पे click करना है? Extension. Okay, the last one. Then the third option, app script. Okay. Click on that. You will get a window like coding. So we are the no coder background. We don't know how to code it. So first we have to clear this already existing code. Okay. So Alt A, it is selecting all and delete. Okay. Now the coding page is blank. Where is the code? This is the code. Okay, one more tip. Never copy it from selecting all. There is an option for copying this code. Copy code. Okay. Click on copy code and paste on the window. Okay. Now my work is done. I have already pasted. Then what we have to do? Control S. Save this script. Okay. I've saved this. Then what we have to do? Run. See, this is executing. But before execution, it is reviewing our permission because it has to use our email to write the email, right? So click on review permission. Click on the account which you want to select, from which you want to send the emails. Click on advance and click on go to untitled project unsave. Okay. Then scroll down, click on select all, click to continue. Then wait for the magic. See, the execution started, execution completed. But I don't trust, is it completed or not? Okay, go to a spreadsheet, see the columns. It was left blank, no? Now it has filled like send. No, ma'am, we don't have any trust. I don't know, you are the AI expert. I don't know, you have already written sent over here. Okay, no issues. I've already opened that mail. Okay. So which one is the first? GSTC working. See, these kind of mails was sent by it. The same. Okay, we can execute it again. Before executing, we have to delete. Sorry, I misspelled this. Sorry. And we have to re-execute this as run. Okay, then check. See, the 0 minute ago. Hi, CMEGA, welcome to the team. We are thrilled to have you on board. We'll look forward to a successful collaboration. Please let us know if you have any immediate question. Okay, and the status is sent. Clear? We can do it again for you. I'm completely deleting this sent question. Then I'm going to the app script and I'm clicking on the run option. And go back to our mail section. See the 0 minute ago, and the mail is here. So you can send now n number of mails. Then what is the limitation? You can send only 500 mails in one go. Okay, you can choose your subject, you can write any email, and you can send in one go to the n number of users. Okay, but n is 500 over here. So thank you so much, friends. This is all from my side. Thank you so much, Tanvi, for this. Thank you so much, CP committee, for giving me the opportunity to interact with the super intellectual members over here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a really very interactive session. Definitely, the participants get understanding over the difference between the ChatGPT, Notebook LM, and Gemini. We have a few questions from the participants.
Right. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Can I use for Gemini AI for the IT returns?
No, you shouldn't. Actually, you can prepare your IT returns, you can prepare your draft. But first, as I mentioned, that you have to first redact your personal information of the client, then you can prepare. But if you are saying that, can I use the coding? Yes, you can use the coding, install your JavaScript or Python code in your machine, then use the automation as well.
Fine. Is there any chatbot for case laws?
You have to create it. There is no specific chatbot or any other specific site, because you have another drafting skill, I have a different set of a skill for drafting. So you can use you can create your chatbot as well by using botpress, by using Zapier, and nowadays you can create your complete agentic AI using Annotate.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mega Ma'am, for the session. It's really very informative. Uh, Let me tell you that at the starting of the session, we have 500 participants, but now we have around 800 participants watching this
Okay.
webinar. So definitely all the participants.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all, for your patience listening. And thank you, Tanvi, for bothering me with my n number of questions during the session.
No. Actually, the interactive sessions get more one-to-one. So it's means I'm happy with the session, webinar, and all. So thank you so much. AI is a topic where we can discuss a lot. We have
Right.
time constraint. So I think if you get an hour or two, you have a lot of
I can speak
discuss.
on 8 hours. I can continuously speak 3 days on AI with numerous tools. Actually, when Manojji ended up the session 30 minutes early, I was the happiest person on that, because I have too much time to explain these things. Otherwise, it will go very faster, then it will not be understandable as per the case.
Yeah. So thank you so much. So now we are here to conclude the session. Thank you all the participants for participating and watching this webinar. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
CP committee would like to thank both our faculties and Tanvi ma'am for very informative today's session. Uh, Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.